That's a beautiful frame right there. That's just photography right there. I love that. Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie reaction and commentary. Today, we're going to be hopping into a film called Aftersun. The reason for that, if you guys aren't aware, we're watching films that are more tethered towards romance and drama. That type of genre where, again, similar to all the other films that we've watched within like the last month and a half, is a genre that I personally find to be very interesting. And very underrated, especially when it comes to like the popularity of sci-fi and horror, mysteries, thrillers, all that. I feel like dramas and romance, especially now, has been a little bit more under the weather or under the radar. So it's really cool to be able to watch a film that came out in 2022 that is tethered to that genre, and I'm interested in seeing what this is about. I have no idea. If you're new here, I try to go in as completely blind as I possibly can when it comes to films that I'm watching for the first time. So I'm excited to kind of jump into this one, not only because it seems fairly recent, but on the Patreon community has said like this was a really, really good film for them. Some of them have said that they've cried. I ain't gonna cry on this channel, okay? I'm not gonna cry. I don't cry. No, I do. But we'll see, okay? The last thing I'm gonna do is like force a reaction. So if I'm not crying, that doesn't mean I don't have emotions. That just, everybody's built different. You would think people would know that, but I have to clarify that, okay? Because people will get real uptight if they don't see any tears from my eyes. And that's a little weird. You guys would rather have like a fake reaction than a genuine experience, but that just says more about today's society than I would like to. So back to the movie, though. Back to the film. Yeah, I'm excited to jump into this and just kind of like look at it from a filmmaking standpoint, but also just immerse myself within the story and really gravitate to whatever gravitational pull that they're using to get me immersed, to get me in my heart bind it up into a twist. So I'm excited to see what goes on here, what type of heartstrings are going to get pulled at. Again, if you guys want to be able to support the channel and be a part of the community that helps selects not only these films but TV shows as well too, definitely check out the Patreon. It's the best way to support the channel. You can also support by leaving a like, comment, and subscribing. At the end of the day, you don't have to do any of those things. Just sit back, relax, and get your popcorn and snacks as we hop into Aftersun. Again, if you want to be able to watch everything that I'm watching, maybe your favorite part isn't in the YouTube edit, definitely do so by checking out the Patreon. You can sync up your copy of the film with mine, and you should be good to go.
Oh my god, what even is that?
These are my moves.
Oh, that's so embarrassing.
That's not embarrassing.
I mean, I'll tell you what, a good way to connect with,
Where were you? What were you going to do?
Intimate moments with humans in modern times is definitely a, old school recording. I already really love the sound that's happening. This is really cool. Feels like I'm drowning in my memories. I'm already noticing just a lot of shots that let us soak within the silence of things. Not to say that there hasn't been dialogue. It's just been dialogue in a different form. Film is low-key always communicating with us. So it seems like what I can put together is these right now are just from the past, because during one of the scenes we saw what it looked like to be an older version of the little girl looking at this on a TV, and it showed her reflection.
Okay, that's all you can do.
Okay, it's a good job. There we go.
Oh, it has to be then.
It's cool how they're merging audios together. I like that. That's really cool.
Good night.
I don't know. It might be me just like reaching here, but I think it just shows like how time it works with itself here. Because again, we started off looking through, videotapes, kind of like our brains trying to stitch together different moments. They really let you soak in on some of these shots, I'll tell you that. Again, I love how we got, you know, the breathing in the background. It's a lot of cool ways to just like string together a scene to make it feel longer and not just empty space, you know? Like it's still beating, right? I like that. I like how their breathing kind of match cut together. That was really nice. This film gives off like a similar genuine vibe as, ah man, what was it called? The Florida Project. If you guys seen that film before, I watched it way back. Great movie.
What? No, it's not. It's just a fact.
I don't want to already get super sentimental, but this reminds me of like recordings I would look at with me and my grandpa. I miss him. I miss him, man. It's weird. It's like I can remember the very real moments where there wasn't, you know, a recording with him, but, you know, it's also interesting looking at recordings where I was with him. This film is already like its layout is similar to how I feel right there.
Stop. I know.
I wonder when this film is trying to depict its time period. I don't know why I feel like it's like early 2000s.
Now then, okay?
Do you want a game of doubles?
Yeah, sure.
You've got a built-in rest there.
No danger. I'm right hand.
It's a vibe. Hell yeah. It's a vibe. What the heck? I don't know why, but like it's good to see people not acting like a-holes, man. Like I don't know why, but maybe it's just the films I'd be watching, but everybody seems to have this innate violence. Man, I cannot wait to be doing this soon. Well, I don't know how soon. But I'm excited. I mean, I'm also, you know, nervous. I mean, I feel like that's a common emotion, but I don't know, watching this film and other films similar to it, I don't know, it really gets me excited.
So, bring your wallet. No? No? Okay. Grab that.
These are the type of films where you can't predict anything. Like you can't predict the flow of like a narrative structure. I'm sure there is one, but you can't predict it. Which is cool because I don't know, I feel like films like this works when it's, you know, unpredictable, when you can kind of just merge and blend scenes together.
I didn't know why, but I thought that meant that you were getting married, like, both of you. Like, I didn't know if I thought that about Stu or...
Also, the way she sounds, like, it's like she literally sounds like a kid.
Isn't that funny?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, she is a kid, but, like,
Well,
the cadence of it,
no,
it reminds me of, like, my baby cousin.
someday.
Especially when she said that he was, like, 130 years old. That's crazy. That's small numbers compared to what my baby cousin calls me. She says, like, I'm, like,
Really young, though. Like,
a billion years old. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
I don't know, 7?
That's a beautiful frame right there. That's just photography right there. I love that. The sound design is really well done. I love that there's just layers. It's atmospheric. It really helps too when the camera's like close, like super close to our characters.
You know what?
Damn. Is he good? He seems like really exhausted right now. And then the camera's just like wavering away from him.
Yeah, but right now, Callum Aaron Patterson is away on.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's the cadence, yo. This is insane. This is really good acting. Like, it's to the point to where I don't even think she's even acting. I think they just say, hey, what would you say to this? Or just go crazy. Like, this is really good. Again, it reminds me of the Florida Project.
How did you know that?
What? She's pretty.
That's funny as hell.
Insert coin.
Dad's gone to get money.
Hey, watch this.
He's like, I got money. I got money bags. That's what they call me.
Are you joking?
That's for Mom.
Didn't know we were keeping count.
Yes, you did.
Man, that's so fire. Sharing the coin in an arcade is like equivalent to like sharing a J or sharing a blunt. Obviously when you're older, of course. That was gorgeous. That was insane. That entire transition was other freaking worldly.
Work, they're just tired and everything is tired. Like you're sinking. I don't know. It's weird.
You don't understand how right you are. You don't understand how right you are. But it's good that you had a good time.
Young and she.
Yeah, but she's good. She's better than him.
Keep on then.
I don't know why they got this music playing over this moment. It's giving me Hereditary. Oh no, Colin Stinson, are you a part of this? Like, what's going on here? Man, we are really focusing on the tiredness of the father here. You can feel the exhaustion. I don't know what, like, if he has an illness or anything like that, but I don't know. He just sometimes looks and feels exhausted. Yeah, man. Has phones really ruined it for us, everybody? Has phones really done it? Is the human intimacy and the human experience completely cooked now that we have phones? Because this is making me feel like people don't do this anymore. Well, I guess they do, but not like publicly anymore now, you know? It's good. It's a good feeling seeing this. I'm happy I experienced this. I will say that.
Oh God, I want you. Okie dokie, if that's better.
I love the books on the side there. Yeah, he seems to be, what's the right word for it? I don't want to say hippie, but mindful, you know, wellness, all that good stuff, spiritual.
That's so embarrassing.
That's not embarrassing.
I don't know, lets me think that he's aware of a lot of stuff. Maybe that might be why he's exhausted.
Hey, you can live wherever you want to live. Be whoever you want to be.
That's true. That's very true. I hope a lot of y'all realize that. No matter if you're still a kid or you're a grown adult or you're on your way out the door, okay? You can do anything you want, be whoever you want to be. I know that's harder to do than to say, but I think it's still within your rights to try, at least.
Worth it putting the work.
Stop doing that.
Doing what?
Offering to pay for something when I know you don't have the money.
Damn. God damn. Yeah, money will cause that exhaustion. I was wondering if that was the case, especially when he was looking at the carpet. And then you got the little instance with the goggles. Ah, man. Yeah, man, you gotta get past it. You gotta get past it.
So, I quite like you. Do you like me?
Man shot his shot. Go ahead, kid. Hey, yo. Damn, that was quick. Damn. This hotel's freaky, bro. It's a lot of freaky stuff happening at this resort. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like the look of that. I don't like the look of that. God damn, bro. I hope you're not gonna leave her behind, man. Wow, and then the audio of the waves crashing on the shore just increased. Ah, man, did he really just do that? Okay. Alright, he didn't do that. Jesus Christ, that was really scary, man. That was really scary. I mean, he's just booty butt cheek naked, but I'd rather that than the other option, you know? Man, that's scary. This film weirdly gives me a similar feeling to the Before trilogy. The best way I could describe it, because they're two completely different films, but the authenticity is relevant here. You know, it's they're so similar. There's such a human experience here that I feel can only be replicated through authenticity.
Oh, is this what we're doing?
Yeah, check.
Cool. I wonder if it's going to continue going until we see the rest of that sign over there.
I know.
Exactly.
And now copy this.
I love how we're isolating these two with the view as well. I think that's really nice.
Breathe.
It's crazy. Like, this gives a whole new meaning. He's doing this so he can battle his depression, I'm assuming. No wonder he was reading those books.
Thank you. You've got none in your...
Man, kids really do save us, bro. That's a shame that
Now you do.
that you know, they can grow up in terrible positions, man. That breaks my heart.
Boys you meet, drugs you take.
Dad.
No, I'm serious, so if you've done it all and you can too, I just want you to promise me that you'll talk to me about it, okay?
Wow, that's like so important. That's important. As long as she knows that she can talk to you.
Okay?
Which makes me sad of what might have happened in the future to him. Man, that was a crazy merging of shots right there. Oh my god. Him facing forward and then merging the shot of his exposed back, just that vulnerability. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't want to diagnose him because I can't do that, but I felt these before, and I wonder if it is that, like, depression, because it's not easy. It's just like, you know, having a kid and then like everything is okay. It's like, no, you live with yourself constantly. It's a constant battle.
Me too. What?
I mean, why can't we?
What do you mean?
Oh wow. I wonder if we're gonna hold on this shot until the film develops. Wow. That's beautiful how they're able to merge memories like that. That's so creative. I love that. Oh man. Wow. I feel like sometimes they don't even have to tell us what happened, you know? Oh man. All right, that's making me get a knot in my throat right there. Nah, this is a really great shot here. Wow. This film is extremely ambitious when it comes to just seamlessly stitching together memories. I love that it's doing it like this. Whew. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that got me towards the end there. Guys, and that is Aftersun. Oh my goodness. All right, everybody, we just got done. Aftersun. I don't know why this was rated R. Maybe because of like the connotation of what happened. But is that even the right word to say? Or is it the annotation? Whatever. Guys, this film was great. I love it. I love films like this where it just feels like it's like there's no formula. There's just the moment, and it's up to us as the audience to kind of just be present with it. I feel like that's the only asking of the film, right? Because if you're not present with this, then I feel like it just doesn't work. I feel like you're kind of just doing a disservice to films like this, and it's not asking a lot. You know, sometimes films ask a lot. You know, but I feel like these type of films, for what they're worth, they're not asking for much, and it's, you know, how I interpret what this film potentially is. You guys let me know if there is another interpretation of it, but you know, it's, to me, it felt like her father was battling with depression, whether that came from childhood or, you know, it came from a form of life that comes with, like, you know, not being able to provide for your family. You know, we noticed that there was a split as well within the relationship with him and the mother, and that's never easy, you know. And you can only put on the facade of, like, you know, fatherhood, right? But at the end of the day, you're still that individual that, you know, grew up ever since day one, right? And even I'm like starting to notice that too. Like I catch myself, you know, when I'm around like my baby cousins and just like, you know, people that are still children, you know, within my life. And more than ever, I notice that, you know, and man, it's deep. You know, there's that aspect of just being an individual and carrying, you know, your life with you. Even when you start another life, it's interesting how that works. And sometimes we win those battles, and sometimes we just, it's a lot, you know. My grandfather also comes into mind with this. I'm gonna do my best not to cry, but yeah, I mean, you know, when you have somebody that means so much to you, and you have the opportunity where you can see it on film, you can see it on these VHS tapes, you can see it on these crazy recorders and film photos. And then you can also remember the times where you didn't take those pictures, where there wasn't a camera recording, but those memories still feel like they're textured in VHS. They're still textured in that film grain. I feel like this film does such a powerful and effective job at relating to that and bridging that emotion, because it's a strong emotion. Memories are everything, you know, they're everything. And I hope some of you can, you know, for how many of you guys actually watch this, but whoever gets to this point, right? I hope that you guys can realize how much memories belong to you, you know? And yeah, I mean, we're all going to be out of here someday. I just hope that you guys can realize, like, you know, how beautiful this life can be, and that, you know, we're in this together, y'all. I don't know why I'm trying to like make this into like a inspirational thing. It's not. Okay, I'm not trying to. I'm going to get back on track, but yeah, these films do that to me. You know, I feel like that's the reason why romance or drama films or films of this nature, well, I guess we'll just call them authentic films, right? They just get me into the state because they're so tethered to my human soul. So I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this film. Again, I really enjoyed all the techniques on how they were able to seamlessly stitch together something that is, you know, if you look at it from like a filmmaking standpoint, doesn't follow any of the rules. And I love that. I love that it doesn't, because when we're trying to stitch together memories, since when did it follow the rules, right? Since when can we do that? I'm very grateful with the creativity that was within this film, especially for what it was working with. So I'm curious to hear your thoughts on it. What were some of your favorite aspects about this film? Or what was your favorite just moment within this film? I'm curious to, you know, hear about it. Let me know down below in the comments section. As always, I appreciate y'all. And stay healthy and stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches cause they give them free. Just like my time. Hair pulled back in the backseat.